Hello, this is Bob Reck, and welcome to my run of the Triple S trial for this week's Langrisser Timeless Trials. For this team, I'm using a Princess team. My only built tank is Freya, which means she basically did no damage in this fight whatsoever. I brought her with Mass Protect to protect against the heal prevention that Egbert and Leon cause. My Lana is positioned in the centre to reduce the magic damage taken by my team. My Julia is not built enough to survive 2 AoE hits because I only recently got her, so she's placed south of the rest of the team, so she only takes 1 AoE hit from Egbert and not from Imelda, because that second hit would definitely kill her. I'm running the MDef debuff on Lana, so she's reducing the magic defense of all enemies around her. That just helps me kill Egbert on the first turn with Julia and Luna. So as you can see, even with a relatively strong team, taking those 2 AoE hits almost kills me. I don't have Jugler to heal through the AoE, which would be really helpful. My main concern in this fight, 2 main concerns, are Egbert, because he just does insane damage, and Bernhardt, because he just kills my tank. I'm running Swordsmith's accessory on Freya, so she doesn't get deleted by his fixed damage. I attacked with Lana first to make sure Egbert was debuffed before I attacked with Julia, to make sure that I did enough damage for Luna to be able to fly in and finish him off. I was careful with my positioning of Tiaris when I healed. The reason I moved her over to the right is so that when I then move Freya to tank in a moment, she can cover everyone and nobody gets killed. Wherever possible, I'm trying to keep the people who are going to be attacked by Bernhardt on the wall, because Freya, running 2 sets of Lancers, will get killed outright by Bernhardt unless her Blood Shield procs, unless he attacks the wall, in which case she survives without any problems. So as you can see, my Freya I think did like 20 damage there or something really rubbish. So she's not really doing much for the team, apart from not keeping them alive, basically. She's not contributing any damage. And even on the wall there, she took nearly fatal damage, so I could do with a leaden, but I haven't pulled him, despite my efforts. There is a bit of a risk here with Vargas's buff removal, dispelling. If he removes Lanx Phalanx, it can cause problems because then your other people are exposed. So my main focus here is getting Bernhardt reduced in health so that he does less damage to Freya, because the weak point of my team is Freya getting killed. Luna does huge damage to mages, obviously, so she's useful for that. Obviously I'm putting her in a dangerous position here, but I'm fairly confident that Julia will finish off Imelda, and that will allow me to put Freya in the gap to protect them all. Which obviously it does. And obviously I do have the best in slot weapon for Julia, which helps a lot in getting all those heals out. This is like the 3rd attempt. I didn't manage to do it on my first attempt. But I had to take Consecration off of her because it was too RNG based, and I needed that extra healing. And if Consecration didn't go off, I was having major problems. It was better if it did go off, because obviously it healed everyone, but if it didn't go off, it was just leaving me too low. And obviously this is doing less damage. That's why I hit him with the with everything I could to reduce his damage. I actually thought I was going to lose the fight here when I lost Tiaris. So obviously I had my guard effects nullified, and then she got killed off. Luckily I'd done enough damage to the major threats that I was able to survive, just barely. Towards the end of the fight I couldn't attack with anyone but Lana because Julia was on half health, Freya was too low, and I didn't want to risk Luna getting exploded by Leon. So I just took my time, let Leon hit Freya for not too much damage, and as his angels got broken away, he started doing like 40, 20 damage to me each turn, so he wasn't a threat once I killed enough of his angels. So even without a healer, I managed to just cling on to the end and survive. But it was pretty close. Ironically, once Vargas died, I actually lost the ability to heal my team because I couldn't risk attacking Leon with Yulia, as obviously losing 2 units in Timeless Trials means you fail the mission. I brought Dispel on Lana instead of Dark Scythe. I know it's less damage, but it just meant that I could keep taking those buffs off of the dangerous people like Leon and Bernhardt, just to give my tank a bit more survivability, because the first couple of times I tried this, my tank just got wrecked. Not having a good tank for this fight didn't really help me very much. It was a pretty poor tank in general. I need to invest in someone else. So now I think I'm focusing on finishing off Leon with Lana, and I'm using Luna to finish off Vargas, because although Lana would make quick work of Vargas, I'm worried about leaving Leon with too many angels while I have no way to sustain Freya, because she is going to go down otherwise. Now, annoyingly, I accidentally stopped recording just at the end of the fight, so you can't see how I finished it, but I finished it off by killing Leon with Lana and basically not attacking with anyone else, just using Freya to tank all the hits from my team and sticking everyone on the wall so that I took as little damage as possible. As soon as Leon's angels are gone, he just got burst instantly to death. Even though I'd already done half of my damage into the angels, as soon as they got through to Leon, he just got destroyed.